Hello, YouTube. I've got a fun new project coming up. I know I always have a million projects coming up, but this one's actually kind of cool. Lately, I've been getting really into whiskey, bourbon, all of that sort of stuff, and I've been going down a rabbit hole of distilling like for months and months and months. And right here, where is it there? Right there. I had an Amazon gift card, so I was like, oh, I'll try it out. Try to see what I can make on my own. Turns out that was not big enough. I didn't even try it. I literally was just open it and instantly was like, it's not big enough. It's not going to work. I need something a little crazier. So today I got these two packages that I've been waiting on about a month and a half. So I just figured I'd do a little unboxing. This is a 50-liter pot still full kit. It's got all the electrical. It's got everything in there with the element and everything. 50 liters. It's got the copper pot on the top from a company called North Stills. I've been waiting about a month and a half for it, so I figured let's get into it. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to zoom out a little bit, but the camera, this is as far as it goes. So only have two hands, so I figured that's how it goes. So this is just probably, if I had to guess, this is a whole lot of packing peanuts, bucket lids, and then my guess is tubing. Yeah, this is all food grade tubing. Now, as I unbox this here, I want to make it very clear, if you're going to get one of these, make sure to check the legality around it. I have a bunch of friends who are police officers, and they kind of told me what I have to do here. I'm in Ontario. Different places are going to have different rules. So this is all nicely packed up. A little bit of the copper mesh. Assorted parts. This is a whole kit. These are going to be the turbo yeast, I think. Oh, cool. Different. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just I've got a little kind of brewing station I'm going to set up here. But, I got my grinder under here. But, yeah, like lots of packing peanuts in here. It's very clearly they packed it properly. You know what? Let's get into this one too. Just because there's so many packing peanuts, we need to get into these. This is kind of a plug and play kit. Now, the issue I'm having so far is finding the actual grains and things to be able to distill. But yeah, tons, everything wrapped up properly. This is what I like to see. Oh, this will be distilled here. You can kind of see everything in there. It's a 50 liter, so it's quite big, and then you can kind of see right there the hole for the element. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to unpack this. I'm going to get everything all taken out, and I'll be right back. And we're back. So as you can see, big mess over there. Sorry, the garage is kind of a mess. But I emptied out everything, and you can still see just packing peanuts for days. This box is full, like to the bottom full. I went through them. I think I got everything out. There's two boxes. Now over here, I'll very quickly go through what all I got here. So you've got copper sections. I got some turbo yeast here. I got some copper mesh, assorted hardware. I think this is the drain pipe. This all goes on the top. There's your condenser. These are just channels for the vapors to come out. Lids for the buckets, hoses. These are all food safe. You've got your tools. It's the hydrometer. So you got your tools so you can check out your ABVs and things like that. That's your alcohol. Now you've got this element that's going to plug and play, and it's going to plug into this box. This box I'm going to mount on the wall here, and I'm going to run all the way down there sorry, I'm zoomed in here. I'm going to run down there into that plug over there and make it actually nice. And then, like I said, I'm going to make a whole station. There's going to be bottles and everything. And then as I go down here, I got the 2 buckets and this. This is the actual still. And this thing, I haven't opened it up yet. It's obviously still in the packaging. But it's big. Like, there's 2 pretty wide Audi tires stacked up there, and it's almost to the top of them. And it's wide, and it's gonna hold 50 liters of liquid. So my plan, I think if my math is correct, is every 50-liter run that I do should give me about 5 to 10 liters at the end, depending on my ABV. I think that's kind of how it works. I've been going down a rabbit hole for months, watching YouTube videos and watching other channels like Still It, Bruzel, Bourbon Hunter, a bunch of them. Yeah, it seems like a cool, sort of fun, exciting new thing to try, and I figured I'd try it. So next, I'm gonna get everything all physically set up. I would love to show you that process, but I don't have enough hands. So, and there's not really anywhere to like set up a tripod or anything in here. So, I'm going to set it up and I will be right back with something actually set up and ready to go. All right, we're back, and what a work of friggin' art. This copper piece is just gorgeous. In this like deep dive I've been going on for the last few months, stills are like artwork to me right now. I friggin' love them. Every time I see one, I'm just like drooling over it. It's ridiculous. But this thing, even if it's actually crap, which I don't think it is, again, I'm no expert. I just kind of found a new hobby and went, I want to try that, and sort of dove headfirst into it. But as you can see, there's like, I'm just trying to see my finger. This piece of garbage, and then this is like a whole new level. So it's kind of weird to not even use that and all of a sudden do that. But what I think I might end up doing is using this and then using that for like stripping runs, just kind of finished off. But so it's like 90% of the way there roughly. I've got the main hub of it together. I've got the pot still on top, and I've got the condenser all hooked up with the thermostats and everything. There's still some hardware kind of over here that I didn't put in yet, but that's okay. I just wanted to get kind of the image of it done. Like I said earlier, it took about a month and a half to get, and that is because this piece here was back ordered, which was kind of annoying when I bought it, because it was advertised as, yeah, full kits in stock, and then I ordered it, and then all of a sudden turns out, oh, guess what, the whole thing's not in stock. But that's the way the world is now, especially in Canada. So but North Stills, they're pretty good to deal with. I dealt with Warren. He was super friendly, not the best at getting back in a timely manner, but that happens with a busy company. So basically, how's this work? See these buckets here. So you get these 2 big buckets. I actually have a third one over there. Essentially what you do is you're boiling grain. So depending on what you want to make, there's vodka, there's rum, there's whiskey, there's all these different types of alcohols, or moonshine if you really want to. Again, check the legalities around it. But depending on what you want to make, you're essentially just boiling grain. Kind of the same as you would with beer, sort of. And you're making what's called a wash. So what you do is you boil the grains, and that brings out the sugars. You grind them down, which there's a grinder in there. I just covered it up so it didn't get all dusty. But you grind them down, and what happens is when you grind grains down and then you boil them, specifically, say for whiskey, it'd be like corn, wheat, malted barley, sometimes rye's in there. When you grind them down and then boil them, it draws out all the sugars. And that's really what you want, is you just want the sugars. And then once the sugar's out, you obviously have to watch your temperatures and all that. You put in your yeast. The yeast will eat away at the sugars, which creates alcohol. And then that's where this comes into play. Now, I can do the wash in the buckets, I can do it in this unit here. And I think I might be doing that because it comes with an element right there, which will heat this whole thing up. So the whole idea with this is it basically just evaporates everything. So what happens is alcohol boils at a lower temperature than water. So you fill all of this wash into here, it all boils up, and then the alcohol basically goes out and it leaves the water in there. And then you do what are called stripping runs, which slowly gets out more and more water, which is a higher alcohol content. But yeah, I just wanted to do a super quick unboxing of North Stills. Once I've used it a couple times, I might do a quick review on it. But this is going to be a fun project, and you have no idea, I am so excited to use this thing. I've already got plans to make a bunch of stuff. I've got bottles, I've got it all set up. So I will definitely keep you updated on how it goes. And yeah, so this has been the North Stills 50-liter kit. Like I said, it comes with the still, the buckets, all your hardware, all your hydrometer, your power source, everything. So it, like I said, it's a really complete kit, and we'll see how it goes. So as always, I will see you later. You can always like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'll see you in the next one.